Hi everyone, welcome back to the Elden Ring 100% walkthrough where we're going to walk you through all of the endings that we can show. So we could show you 5 possible endings. So first, the best ending's Ronnie, so we're going to do that one for last. So the first thing you want to do is go up here and touch her. So your options are to mend the Elden Ring. If you had the Dung Eater rune, you'd be able to have that here as an option, so there would be 4 possible total options. So we'll start by just showing you the vanilla ending.
The fallen leaves tell a story of how a tarnished became Elden Lord. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Our seed will look back upon us and recall an age of fracture.
You will get the Elden Lord trophy. So yeah, kind of a bland ending. Do not begin Journey 2. Now remember what you wanted to do to get all these endings in one playthrough is, if you have PlayStation Plus, for example, you would turn off syncing to the cloud, like get your saved game synced to right before, you made a choice, and then you can re-download it, and put it back on your console, and then just do the next ending, and then come back and do the next ending. So that's what we're going to do here. So the next ending just doesn't give an additional trophy, but we're going to use the Mending Rune of Perfect Order.
The fallen leaves tell a story of how a tarnished became Elden Lord. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. seed will look back upon us and recall the age of order.
So you can see that one's actually like really silly because it's like the same ending, right? Like, alright, so now for the next one. Alright, for the third ending. So you can see why these don't reward new trophies, because they're just kind of very similar. You're just putting a slightly different rune in to mend the Elden Ring.
The fallen leaves tell a story of how a tarnished became
You can see the different
Elden Lord.
dark, foggy.
In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Our seed will look back upon us and recall the age of the Duskborn.
They really didn't put much effort into this. Like, these endings are so similar to one another. Alright, so now we're going to get to the interesting ones, the different ones. So next up I'm going to show the Frenzied Flame. Alright, for this next ending we have a little bit of work to do. We got to go all the way down to the Frenzied Flame prescription. And you gotta go over here. And you gotta take all your clothes off. Yeah, no thanks. It's like, what part of you walks into this room and thinks this is what I should do? just leave your body all like scarred. So now, if you go over here and talk to Hayata,
the flame of chaos has nestled
look at your
within me.
eyes.
Could you please rest your hand upon me, burn me with the flame, to make me your maiden? Oh, it burns. My eyes, they're melting. Thank you. I have touched them. The words of the three fingers, as your maiden, allow me to divine them. All that there is came from the one great. Then came fractures, and births, and souls. For the greater will made a mistake. Torment, despair, affliction, every sin, every curse, every one born of the mistake. And so, what was borrowed must be returned, melted all away with the yellow chaos.
This is
flame,
clearly, you know,
until
the worst
all
possible ending, right?
those who gave me grapes howled without word, saying they wished they were never come there. Take their torment and melt it, or no more fracture.
Yeah, no more birth. That's what we're signing up for. And now she burns up, but you get the Frenzied Flame seal. And I should point out that you can get this even if you pick a different ending. So, let's say you pick the best ending, which is Age of Stars, Ronnie's ending. You can come down here and do all of this, then go take Mikola's Needle to Dragon Lord Placidusax's arena and cleanse the Frenzied Flame, and then just keep going after getting this seal. So, all of this you can still do, so you don't miss out on that seal if you want to mess around with it. But I think you might end up... I'm not 100% sure, but I do think your body ends up permanently disfigured even if you cleanse the Frenzied Flame. I think your eyes go back to normal, and you can also not have the eyes in your look if you want. But anyway, from here, now that we've done that, go back to Fractured America. And now your only option, as long as you're infected with this, is to become the Lord of the Frenzied Flame. So just let the whole world burn ending. And it's clear you're like just taking over. You know, I doubt you're still you. I don't know. This is a bad ending. That gets you the Lord of Frenzied Flame trophy. Alright. One final ending to show, the best one. Alright, and the final ending, the best ending, is to summon Ronnie.
The battle is over, I see.
It's a lot of arms.
I do solemnly swear to every living being and every living soul. Now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond. Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness. Let us go together.
Which hand do I grab?
My dear consort eternal.
That gets you the Age of the Stars trophy. And Elden Ring, the Platinum trophy. So I hope you enjoyed this journey. We will be taking this character into the DLC and doing a walkthrough for that, so this is not the end, but I will have that in a separate playlist on YouTube.
I see. Please, become Elden. Hugh was always saying, so slay the...
I did. Talk about not updating the game state. Should all be like, oh, you did it. Alright. So that's it for this Elden Ring 100% walkthrough. You should have walked away with a full platinum of the game. Hope you liked it, and stay tuned for the DLC walkthrough, where we will probably switch things up and leave the Blasphemous Blade behind. And I was thinking of trying the Deflecting Tear and the Black Steel Great Hammer, because I've never done that build before. So until then,